Yesterday, we had a huge storm. I'm gonna see what happened because I got soaked. My wife got soaked. My wife's jacket is still soaked. Let me see. My pants are still soaked from that. They're all sitting, hanging, drying in the bathroom. But I want to see how many of those puddles still remain because it was so flooded in the area, and like my feet got soaked, my boots soaked all the way through. It was pretty insane. I had to walk through a lot of puddles yesterday. Begged the question, how much did it rain yesterday? And I couldn't find an answer to that. I looked on a couple of websites and couldn't find anything in inches. Just found a lot of humidity percentages from yesterday, which sounds more like a forecast than anything else, because I can get that for the next 10 days forecasted out. I mean, sure, it's real, you know, it's an actual number that's solid, because the humidity was matching among weather and timeanddate.com, so I at least got that, but I couldn't find anything that actually said this is how much rain we got. What I'm surprised about, though, not only is it raining right now, but that our sewers handled it really well. Like, we had huge puddles at the height of the rain, I'm guessing. And now there's nothing. So I'll take it, you know? Pretty good. I'm gonna turn off my camera now before it soaks through and I have to buy another camera. I'm in Millbrae, California right now, going to the dentist, and as you can see right there, that's Millbrae Avenue Bridge. I'm actually going to be heading into Burlingame, but it's so close on the border there that I just decided to get off at the Millbrae station. It just makes the most sense. Just kind of a nice, like, fresh air kind of day, you know, right? Like, it just finished raining. It was pretty much raining the entire time I was on Caltrain, which was heavy in some places and lighter in others, but really just a lot of rain. So it's nice to get out of the train and get some really good fresh air. It's nice. This is El Camino. And I've shown El Camino on the vlog a lot before. That's interesting. I feel like it's got a lot of different styles. I mean, it's a very long road, obviously. It's something like 50 miles long. Goes all the way from San Francisco to Santa Clara, where it turns into a different road, but is still the same kind of access level. But yeah, I mean, ultimately it's got very different styles. There's the 4-lane version, there's the 2-lane version, there's the 3-lane version, and they all have very different takes depending on what location, what city, what its surrounding area is like. In Burlingame, there's a lot more eucalyptus trees, and it's a 2-lane version. In Millbrae, it's mostly a 3-lane version. In some places, it's 4, obviously. So, kind of interesting to see all that. Anyway, head to the dentist. This is Burlingame Intermediate School. This is where I went to middle school. What I find absolutely interesting is that now, with, you know, the exception of those trucks, there's a gate here. There didn't used to be a gate there, so I don't know what prompted that, but that's new. It's a little weird, considering the surroundings of this school are pretty ritzy. I'll show you in a second. This is the surrounding area of Burlingame Intermediate School. This is one of the streets around Burlingame Intermediate School. As you can see, there's a lot of really nice houses. Right here and right there. Right. This right here is one of the streets that I used to walk down every single day after school in order to go catch the bus. As you might be able to tell, this home right here is worth in the neighborhood of over $1 billion. I mean, not $1 billion. This home right here, I would be willing to guess, is over $1 million. This home right here is probably in the neighborhood of exactly $1 million. And the list just kind of goes on and on. What infuriates me the most about this gate back there is that there's really no reason for it. Burlingame's a very nice community. There's not a lot of crime in the entire city of Burlingame, which is what we're currently in. So there's really no reason to have a gate on the intermediate school. But they clearly spent the money for it, so go them. Alright, just finished up at the dentist. I've got the rest of the day ahead of me and I don't even know what to do anymore. It's shaping up that it might actually start raining again. But it was nice to have the sunshine out. Well, the partially cloudy sunshine out while it lasted, at least. Looks like they're gonna be redoing a road in front of me here. Let's take a look. This is Mills High School. It's where I went to school. It's also full of interesting people, I'm sure. Or at least that's what I would think, considering, you know, I'd imagine a lot of the teachers that I went to school with are still there. It's been a while since I've been here. I was literally a block away, so I just decided to walk on over here on my way to getting away from my dentist. But yeah, still pretty much looks the same. Nothing really changed. Caltrain. Not really sure if I should end this video right now and release it as is, or if I should just make it a whole day late, because my normal release time is today. And if I delay it by a day, then that means I can do a couple more things. But that being said, I don't really think there's gonna be much more. So let's just call it here. I'm walking back home. So hopefully I'll make that that normal release time. And if not, we'll see. Did not say one last thing. I'm going to San Diego this week, so that's kind of exciting because I've never been there before. I'm looking forward to it. In that regard, I'm not looking forward to it in the regard that I have to go there, meaning I'm missing work within the first 3 weeks of my job. I'm disappointed that the circumstances that I'm going there, and just not gonna really enjoy that whole bit of it. But I am going to San Diego for the first time ever, so I am excited about that part because I've always wanted to go there. I love California. I'm grown up here, and I want to basically visit every single city in California, every major city. I'm not talking about the small towns that exist, you know, along the 5, for example. I'm not going to make a stop in every single town along the 5. I am going to make a stop, you know, in places like Santa Barbara and San Diego and Los Angeles and their surrounding areas. I would love to visit all of them. Have the time to be able to do that one day. And I mean, I'm making my way through it as it stands right now. I've got a reasonable list of accomplishments about my California adventures. Have a great week. And I realized I said I was going to end it earlier, but I'm ending it here.